on to map number 1 of Airplane, as I've just confirmed 4 teams for you that will definitely be making it to the playoffs on Wednesday. So there you have it. The rosters are out there. The map is set. We have Airplane coming up as the first map, and we find Crackheads on the EU side. Let's see what type of guns that MyPyramids will be using. I think Mangoes seems to be more like an AWM guy. Like a shame I can't see the guns, you know? That would be cool. Let's see what Alem will be using. He's got the AWM. Under with the AK-107. That's the first appearance. 16, of course, MP7s, AKs, AWM Gold. The PSG for Mangoes. That's cool. The PSG can actually wallbang here on the bridge as well. Just slightly lower right of where Mangoes is currently aiming at. But you see Mangoes is aiming at the wall, even though his crosshair is actually at the pixel spot there. So the crosshair seems to be a little bit off in the spectating mode. Kimp as well seems to be hold like the mid, but he's actually watching the pixel. Plus was now going to move in together with Taz and Zeter, so RTK has to hold it close, but also Mangoes will be watching that. Let's keep our eyes on that as we move our spectator view. Now this gives us a good broad view of that 2 side with RTK mostly. Smoke is being pushed out. Zeter is dropped to mid. Comes out. RTK is called out there. Also was trying to peek over there. Zeter is trying to make his way into the blue room. And Alander has to hold off. Zeter is actually below there. I think Mangoes is watching it. But Cyphers and Kimp are slowly bringing the bomb over to 1. So Alander is moving around. Alam has fired a shot, so I think they know. I have an idea at least. RTK finds the first kill though. Kimpa shuts down Alander, and that's a call out from Alam, so they know there's one more player over at one side. Mangoes is also rotating, walking into the wall there briefly. What a damage main. Zeter tanks that shot from Mangoes actually, and now they're going to move in. They're going to move in from the mid. Mangoes still finds a kill. What? Cyphus? He just jump shot Zeter to oblivion there? Oh, what? Oh god. It's like, alright, Crackheads is going to get to the side. Wait. What? Interesting. Well, Alam, I don't think it was pre-find the right spot, but Alam does find the kill onto Kimpa. This immediately forces Cyphus to rotate over, and Crackheads is making some pace now. Trying to go over to, but look at that. Scafson is playing in a very nice spot because he can give perfect backup to RTK. Nate from Taz goes right to Scafson's spot though. They're going to watch for RTK, but wait, what? Oh, he's in the back. He's actually in the back. That was close. That nade onto Blast was perfect as well. Cyphus can't get the kill yet. He has to fall back. Zeter, however, does have the blue room control, but already shot down by Alam, who's watching that from 1. Who's going to get through? Cyphus will find 1 with that. He still has to battle through 3 more players if he wants to get that. They won't get more than that. A 2-0 lead now for MyPyramids. They seem to be holding strong for now. It was a first round where Crackheads seemed to be slaughter getting through. The second round wasn't really any way that they were getting through. So let's see if they are able to get the opening frags, because if Alam is playing close there, it's going to be a tough one to break through. Last pass through. There. Alam making the shot, but he's quick enough to make the recovery. More nades coming out. The jump from Kimpa then shuts down Alam. What a beautiful way for him to open up one side. But still a 3v4 situation as Crackheads have lost 2 players so far. Both of their riflers. Zeter is still alive. Kimpa finds Alander. The bomb is down to one side. So Crackheads has to commit. pre-fire from RTK is dead center as he hits Zetor. Now again, it will be much tougher. But now it's messed up. EU's not with 3 people. Mangles finds Kim. Now Taz is alone. Redak, please fix. You've turned it around. It's 1v3, not 3v1. Look, there's 3 players alive in EU, but they lost a round. That was not right. Rob, if you're watching this, please fix. Anyways, a 3-0 lead. It's a very solid game so far for MyPyramids. And again, they have been very strong always on this map of Airplane. The Crackheads have already lost the map on India, so this is not easy for them. The good thing that they have is Aztlan, they've already defeated MyPyramids on there in quite substantial numbers. And then the other map will be Black Sand, where they seem to be the most dominated. So maps seem to be in their favor, regardless. Although on Airplane, they're already having a tough time. So let's see if they can at least take this round. They're not watching the right side whatsoever as RTK can just get 2 there. Nobody really bat an eye on there. And the bombs again down. The pre-fire on Taz is perfect. And also on Kimpa. Nobody seems to be holding them off. And RTK is up 9-0 for this first map.
Go, go, go!
Taz is now going to walk around, seeing if he can pick someone off on the blue room. He's not really going to try that. Kimpa does do some damage onto Alam. Being down 4-0 is not a great start for them. Ankles already found Kimpa there. Blastfire makes some noises. He drops in mid, making a lot of noise. Still getting that kill, but can't get a third. That would be massive. Blastfire spots 1 player. Oh, this was clever. Now Blastfire's focus on the guy on stairs. If Alam hadn't missed both of his shots, Blastfire would have been gone now, and this would have been round over as well. Ooh, Scafson tanking that nade. Not that much though, so that's still fine. Smoke's coming out. To peek. Trying to watch everywhere around, and Alam meanwhile finds Zetor. The bomb is dropped down in mid as well. This is not looking good for Crackheads. Ooh, a nasty kill though. Another nasty kill as he finds 2. And now it's open, but they need to retrieve the bomb. Does Alam know that? They're going to walk right into Alam though. Oh, Taz gets a return frag. I think he knows where Alander is. He needs to get this kill by any means, and he does. Finally a round going for Crackheads, but they need to fight hard for it. It's the first round out of 5 that they get. Still, MyPyramids leading 4-1. Remember, it's also very NRS-sided. But losing 4 in a row was mainly the detrimental thing. Mangles wants to go for a peek, just not into Taz's aim as he almost loses that fight. Switching mid. Nobody really is contesting there, so far it's quiet. So let's move over to Alam, who is watching the double doors. Still waiting here. So far, still good for them. So we see the players rotate. Find the first kill. Lost is shut down by Outlander, who's now pre-firing a lot. Has his pistol out, still gets the kill onto Zetor. That's a massive frag for him to still lock down the blue room. Taz is moving down below. Alam is watching the angle. And suddenly Crackheads find themselves in a 2v4. Kimba gets the kill onto Alam though. Doesn't get the follow-up onto Alam, and that puts Cypher in 1v3. He gets RTK. That's a good way to get started. He spots Scavson. And Alum rotates. Nate was pretty damn perfect. Well, Scavson. Oh, but Alum is still waiting for them. A 5-1 half for MyPyramids. Completely dominating Crackheads so far. And now it gets tricky. Now it gets tricky in a sense that Crackheads needs to win a couple of rounds in succession if they want to make it exciting. If MyPyramids are going to steal this one away, Crackheads might still like get a few rounds in, but the match is pretty much over. I don't see Crackheads or rather any team winning 6 straight when you have lineups that are this strong. Zetor is waiting there in that little boosted spot. RTK has taken a lot of nade damage. Comes out. Has to back away. A lot of pre-first coming in from RTK. Finds Alum. Zetor comes out with a nade, but RTK is already long gone. Scavson is taking his time, not really antsy to make a play here. Let's see what Kimpa can do here because he is watching that double doors. People already in the vent. Finds Mangles. Going to beat the vent. Misses a shot and RTK is going to get the opening. Cyphers together with Taz do keep the side on lockdown. We find Elana with low HP. Does still get a kill on Taz, but can't get the follow-ups. It's a 5-2 now. Crackheads wins that round that they so desperately needed. But they are again struggling. The first map seems to be their struggling map so far. And they need to amp up their game. See, Scavson is the pointman here, but he hasn't really been showing for it so far. Of course, RTK and Alum have been carrying the team so far. On the binos, he's just going to push through. They find Zetor with that, and Blasfa is still going to commit. And now with the push coming through, Blasfa still gets that one kill. It's important. RTK keeps on really firing and does find Blasfa with that. Taz already on side. Kimpa first to give backup. Alander can just get away with a bomb. Alum is in mid, now realizes, okay, we're still going to go to 1. Cyphers now needs to hold it locked down. Move away a little bit. Alum already been peeking there. Been very cheeky. Flash comes out. Cyphers wants to go for a peek. Alander moved up in vent. Kimpa watching it from blue room. Cyphers should just play back and let them walk in. Just play back. Don't watch the angle. Just let them come in. Let Kimpa make a shot. Don't be distracted. And you get the return kill. Or if anyone tags. Or if Kim misses. Because at this point you're exposed, and then you might very well lose the side. So they need to watch out there. Taz is also, actually no, Taz also watching the angle. They've got proper backup. They find the shot on Alum. Now Alander has to walk through, but it looks like the second round on NRF. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Alander finds one, but he needs to go back to reload. Kimpa is slowly moving up as well, but he needs to reload. Kimpa moving up. Alander trying to do that without a scope. Kimpa keeps shooting. Kimpa wants to peek desperately. Cyphers is going to do first. You need to reload a little bit sooner because with 12 bullets and making 107, you're not going to make 2 kills. It's a bit too tough, but it's going to put Crackheads at 3, and they're slowly regaining a little bit of control. We haven't seen MyPyramids make a deciding move yet. They almost had 2 control and they almost had 1 control last round, but almost won't cut it. Oh, that second nade from Blasfa fully takes out Scavson. With Alum already getting the frag onto Kimpa, we find ourselves in a 1v4. He's trying to move around. Cyphers in the meantime coming in from behind. And he has been spotted by Alander. So Cyphers wisely falls back. Zetor is getting some work done here as well as he finds 2. Cyphers is back on one side. The bomb is down. RTK is down mid. But this might very well be the 3rd round in succession for Crackheads if this goes the same. What's a 3? It's 3? Oh, maybe not yet then. Because Cyphers is still lit, remember. RTK's moving over. They want to go to 1. They're calling that out most likely. Ooh, now Mangles knows Blastfuzz there, so he's going to rotate. And most likely know that Taz will be watching mid or playing somewhere in blue. See, Mangles does anticipate that. And then that leaves 1 rifle left. But since they heard the para, they know that Cyphers is most likely the guy over there. And they should know that he's lit. Wow, that is a perfect pre-fire. He's gonna find the kill onto Cyphers. Still some time left there. How did he get that first pre-fire though? I didn't even see the guy in Taz. He's a bit quicker there. A tad quicker only. Oh, they found Mangles. Blastfuzz still falling there. And Mangles needs to retrieve the bomb. And Mangles is gonna go for the frag. He's going frag hunting. Expects Taz to be there. Taz is going to walk around the corner and Mangles is going to make the 1v2 happen. These rounds are so crucial and once again a clutch situation is most likely going to cost it for Crackheads. 4 rounds that they need to win in succession now. And MyPyramids are 1 away from breaking the first map away in the semifinals. Close nade. It's not going to do any damage. Was pushing through. Zika with that nade kill again on Scavson. That's 2 rounds in a row that he's been naded there by that MK3A2 grenade. Still some firing happening over at 2. Zeter sees that there is a bit of trouble, so he's going to give that map control away. RTK is actually just pushing in as he finds 3 players, and this could be it. How did he get 3 players there? Kimpa does something back, but it could already be enough. The bomb is there. Mangles has it on lockdown. Alam is watching below vent. There's no... Oh, there's still some utility. They spot Mangles. Kimpa finds Mangles. That's 1. Flash now coming in. Alam should move up into blue. That nade is good. The nade is going straight for Alam. They spot both players. Kimpa under pressure. Alam still has a lot of HP. Alam just needs to pre-fire. Both players are low. This is it. This is the map. 7-3 for MyPyramids. Who would have thought?
Good job.
Yikes. A little bit of a slippery ride there. They did get the first 2 rounds of the NRF. But yeah, after getting those first 2 rounds on the NRF, they did lose 2 as well. And that's not very good on airplane. But that 1v2 from Mangles really helped them a lot. Taz was not able to secure that 1v1 win. And with Mangles getting that, we see MyPyramids walk out to a 7-3 win. So with that, we also have the scores updated. MyPyramids gets up 7-3 in the map. But now, Aztlan is the next one. Crackheads dominated MyPyramids here last week on Sunday. So let's see if they can do the same as we now ready up. They need to show for it, because if they lose on Aztlan, they are out of the tournament. There we go, loading in. Panels being dropped for Taz. He knows he likes to use them. And now we're gonna get started. 1 scope setup for MyPyramids. 2 scopes for Crackheads with Taz and Kimpa. That's an interesting move now. We don't see them bring out the double scope setup very often. But looks like they find themselves in a little bit of trouble that they're doing that. Alam's nade is perfect. Taz is getting called out, and this is going to lose him 2 players. Alam immediately going for that map control. Nade coming out. Kimpa finds 1. Has to hold the angle against Mangles. Misses the shot. Can't get the second on Mangles there. And now Cyphus finds himself in a 1v3. Again, the pressure is on.
Charge set.
And Alander is on a hard right. What? Why is he watching us behind? Now Mangles. Cyphus being too aggressive there as he walks up right to the front of Scavs and reloading. There's going to be another quick round for MyPyramids. And Crackheads is struggling.
Go, man.
This is not the Crackheads of the first 2 cups. They were able to take those fairly easily. But now they're struggling. Mangles is going to move out. Taz in the same spot as the round before. Nade is being called out. So Alan will do the same. This time, tanks that shot. Doesn't tank the shot, I should say. Mangles now falling back after getting a lot of damage. Zeter also finding one down mid. Down at 1, sorry. Now it's a 4v3. Kimpa finds Scavson in mid. Allender is watching that. But Zeter, as soon as Zeter passes, he doesn't watch that anymore. So he's not going to get any information for that. Zeter walks up in the box room. So he knows they have map control. They have the box room. They have pretty much 1. They have a little bit of mid. They've got proper 2 control. And 2 is the most likely spot to go to. So they've got it on lockdown. And it's going to take some sick kills from Alander and Mangles to win this map, to win this round. It's funny that you can hear the bugs on the background. We see Mangles move in and Kimpa gets a little bit of damage. Alander tries to make it tough for Kimpa. Kimpa really needs to watch out there. And now they lose some map control. Now they had to give up the mid. Zeter knows that. He's watching the angle. He's waiting for someone to walk into his aim there. This is a very good angle. He spots 1 player, so he's going to call that Alander is going to walk in. But Mangles is going to walk there in a minute as well. He's not going to be watching Zeter. And he gets the scope down. This is huge. Now Alander is just going to walk in. 2 players are waiting for him here, and that's not going to work out. A very good setup from Crackheads. And a 4v2. You're not going to get through that. Well played. 1-0. We're back.
Charge!
Well, I'm trying to get a little bit of control over here. Yeah, Blast and Taz with that same setup. Oh, yeah, that was not really going to work as Taz and Kimpa find some kills pretty quickly. Kimpa has to walk away in mid there. Just gets away, but with Scavson pushing in mid, he's still going to fall. Zeter has the control all the way as he moves up with that M16. It's now going to make a little bit of noise, but Mangles didn't hear that. Zeter will walk into the mid, and he's going to spot RTK with the bomb. Finds Scavson as well, and now Mangles is in a 1v3. He spots 1 player, but with that shot being missed, it's now a lot tougher for them to get through. Mangles. He misses a shot. He's still alive. Mangles is still alive. It's like a cat with 9 lives. But he's gone through 1 already. Look at him go. Currently going 5 for 1. I think there's quite a... There's actually not that much of a mid setup there. I mean, there's a crossfire with Taz holding the angle. Mangles missing that shot. Taz is re-peeking. Mangles is scared that someone's going to push him from behind, but nobody's really coming close there. Mangles still waits. Gonna try and go for the peek again. Taz is not there anymore. Now Mangles has to watch his angles. He knows someone's gonna be close, and Zeter will line that up. A lead for Crackheads. That's something that they haven't had yet in the semi-finals. Now they need to build on that, because they are not going to have an easy time in the semi-finals. It's being thrown there. Again, the same setup from Crackheads. This is something Crackheads does a lot. They're not making like weird strats or anything, or switching up constantly. No, they're using the same setup. And Mango should know this by now. Taz is not going to use his smoke yet. Scavson's going to move up in the mid. He's going to walk straight into Cypher's aim. If he moves out too far, that's going to cost him his life. RTK, meanwhile, in the box room, is the only player that still can get some map control, and he finds Ether right away. Taz will now be watching that. He's watching the close angle. RTK is most likely going to pre-fire it. Smoke coming out. Crackheads is being a bit more conservative now. It's a 3v3. They have a player on each side of the map. Blosfa's playing far back, so it looks like they're kind of going to play on retake for two side, but that could be dangerous. Ghost doesn't really want to move in. He expects Crackheads to be there. Now he's moving up. Slowly but surely, with RTK also coming there, they will move into that two side. Now they walk in. Crackheads knows now. It's going to be a 2. Allander's going to get the mid. Mangles. Oh, he actually missed that shot, and Blast was going to catch the bomb carrier. Taz finding Mangles as well. It's all falling apart. Allander will get pushed from 2 angles now. And Cypress waits. Oh, Allan found one still, but he's not going to get more. This was a round that MyPyramids could have easily won, but with Mangos missing a shot onto Blasfa, completely lets them slip the round through their fingers. And that might cost them dearly. So we move on to round 5. 3-1 lead now for Crackheads. Finally have a little bit of a breather. See if there is time decides to play close. TK is trying to move up again. Mangles finds Kimpa in the garden. He coming out. Zetor doesn't call it out. That could be important. Zetor needs to find them. He gets only 1. At least some damage dealt. Nearly traded out. Blasfa is going to move in. They spot him a little bit late. Blasfa is actually going to push through. That's very dangerous, but he still gets the kill on RTK. Pistol out for Mangles. And he's going to return the favor then finally. But now we find ourselves in the 2v2 again. And it's still dangerous for them to move through. Meanwhile, we see Alam also picking up the sniper. Currently going 1 for 4. And he wants someone to push. Not really going to do that yet. Taz is watching the angle from down mid. He knows both of the players. No, he doesn't. He knows one of the players are there. We see Mangles and Alam actually move back. No, they're still going to commit to it. They're going to split up their resources. Taz just keeps looking around. Cyphers again is going to let them walk into the site. Alam hasn't moved up yet. Mangles is... I think he's going to wait for Mangles to clear the site. And then we will see Alam move up. The good part for them is that Mangles has the C4. So he's going to walk into the site safely. Alam is now moving through. And he might catch Taz here. No, he's not going to check it. He's not going to check it. So Taz will keep walking up and down. Mangles has side control. With Alam now throwing the smoke, I think they know it's going to be 1. Mangles needs to get the bomb down ASAP. As Alam is going to watch his angle. Oh, Cyphers catches Mangles! That's big. Now they know where Alam is. They now just keep it together. Alam will get the bomb down, but there's so little time. Taz just needs to use his bomb. He needs to use his grenade. That works too. No chance for Alam to escape there. He should have used his nade a little bit earlier when the bomb was still going down. Could have gotten the kill with that. He's now making it a little bit more dangerous for himself. But in the end, it doesn't matter. It's still Crackheads winning that round. Set a 4-1 lead now as they move into the final round of their NRF side. But they've done very, very well so far. And they're making it tough for MyPyramids again. Again, showing why they defeated them earlier last week in the Grand Finals. Also a dominating performance here. I think it was 7-3. And we're looking to go to a similar score now. Already close. Ooh, Skafson got away there in time. Now Kimpa needs to fall back quick. And he does. Wise decision. Let's move over to RTK. He's going to walk into the guard and immediately gets the headshot onto Zeter. He's not fully prepared to push through yet. That one lands perfectly fine in upper. It's good. They've got the opening frag, but with none of the trades being made so far, they also extend their lead to 5v3. They find Blasphar. Angle's coming up with a flash. Kimpa getting 2 players. And with Cyphers finding RTK, the round is suddenly turned around. Jackson's now going to push towards 1. He's already on side. He gets Cyphers, Kimpa with the backup in time. Now L under does the wise call to walk over to the mid, but Taz is already watching it. And as soon as he walks out, Taz is not watching him. Taz is not watching him. The tank as well, but it doesn't matter. Kimpa eliminates 4 this round, and he is keeping it together for Crackheads. 5-1 lead for them now, and this looks almost certain to go to a 3rd and final map. We still have to see what can MyPyramids do on NRF. They have 4 players at 1. Why would you do that? It's weird. They have nobody in mid. Like, RTK shouldn't be there. Skafson's playing very aggressive. It's good. Mangos has a proper anger too, but why is RTK there? See, they won't expect him there. Let's go into net him a kill. That's 2v2. But RTK's low. Going to try and smoke himself out. Kimpa found the kill there. So they know the last player is at 1. Kimpa's throwing a nade towards that. Oh, they found him. RTK is... He's actually not going back. The Cyphers just needs to get the bomb down. Should go for a nade. And then just plant the bomb. Yeah, wise decision. Or just rotate over to 2. That's the easiest call to make here. They should know that RTK is low, but also they should not take any chances here whatsoever, and that's exactly what they do. They're going to get the bomb down over a 2 side. There's going to be nearly no way for RTK to retake that. He should do it quick if he wants to make it work. He already takes his time. Maybe with pre-firing he can do something. The setup, the crossfire from Crackheads is so strong. There's absolutely no way. 6-1 for them now.
Match point.
What a 150 have we made, or 180 I should say,
Go, go, go!
compared to the first map. 7-3 as we saw that go to MyPyramids. We now have a 6-1 lead for Crackheads on Aztlan. Just 1 round away from the 3rd map on Black's End. The 3rd map that we're going to see then this evening. Also in the 2nd game, so that's good. Unless we can see a miraculous comeback from MyPyramids to take a 2-0, but they need 6 in a row for that, and that might be tough. So now throwing the flash. That is a good flash onto Skafson. Meanwhile, finds a kill over 2. He doesn't run away in time. You saw that he didn't initiate the run in time. And because he didn't run fast enough, they found him there. Now this is going to force MyPyramids to rotate some players. See, Mangos is taking a position from Alim. RTK is going to give him backup from the mid. And with Crackheads queuing up for 1, they have now made their lives a whole lot easier. And I think one of them has to realize that now. They don't realize it yet. They have the map still pretty much on lockdown. But with Crackheads queuing up so much, still no call up mid. Or nade. Nobody close. Mangos now rotates just in time. Let's keep our eyes on them. Skazan found one. Oh, pre-fire's coming through. Mangles finds Ether. That's huge. Now it's just up to Taz. Mangles didn't spot him, but RTK gets the kill, so it doesn't matter in the end. 6-2. That was pretty much needed.
Your efforts are commended.
There's only 5
Match
more.
point.
Charge!
Smoke's coming through. Grenades as well. So what else can this do? Reverse coming up from Cyphers. Taking a lot. That is Cyphers as well with that headshot. And this could be dangerous. Already lost a player. 2 players are low. That's Capson. Still gets the kill. That's important. Taz with a follow-up though. Good return. And there is mid control for Crackheads. Alam's the only player really defending the 2 side. Crackheads doesn't seem certain yet where they want to go. They do want to go for 2. Let's move over to Alam quick. He needs to get a lot of kills here. Ready, found one. There's one on the side. Alander with a backup on Taz. Blasfa. Oh, Alam is not watching it. They could have kept it on lockdown, and now it's RTK up in a 1v2. Blast was full, Cyphers is full. But this is the round where Crackheads was able to steal one away when they were on NRF.
Charge set.
RTK slower this time, and it's not gonna work out. 7-2 on map 2.
Return to the
We're
base.
going to a 3rd and final map on Black Sand. So we're back in the lobby. I'll just be updating the scores and I'll quickly get myself some refreshments before we move on to the final map. So as we can see, the scores have been updated. A 7-2 win for Crackheads on Aztlan as they lost the first map 7-3 on Airplane. The final map will be Black Sand. Out of Origins, a very strong map for Crackheads. But they've also have some close history there with MyPyramids. We'll see each other in a bit. You seem to be back just in time. They really don't like to keep me waiting, but that's okay. We're gonna get started. These are the semi-finals between Crackheads and MyPyramids. For Crackheads on EU, we find Taz, Zikter, Cyphers, Blastfun, Kimpa, MyPyramids on NRF with Alam, Mangos, Alander, Skazun, and RTK. And this is Black Sand. So here we are then. We again go back to a 1-scope setup for Crackheads. Alander still playing with that AK-107, an interesting move from him to do that. We've seen him play with that all tournament so far. We see Alan take quick control with RTK, and it's a quick push from Crackheads. Mangles found 2 though. Center gets caught up. Cyphers needs to watch out. Taz needs to give him back up. Taz misses a shot. Needs to throw a nade there. This nade better be good. This nade better be good. It doesn't do damage. Alan now is going to move around. One, he finds a second too. A quick push from Crackheads. It almost seemed to work out, but those 2 kills made from Mangles to shut down the Crackheads push initially did seem to work out the most. And now Crackheads is going for a quick gen push. Is all going to queue up now as RTK starts with the spray. It's going to be Scavson who makes a kill first, but all 3 players are very low HP. They still do get their kills here. And Crackheads is still fighting. Crackheads has not given up yet. The shot sees. Kempa has been spotted too. Kempa also with the scope now. And Mango's also got him. Now Taz finds himself in a 1v3. He does have the bomb. He misses a shot on RTK. 2 rounds straight for MyPyramids. And it's tough.
Your efforts are commended.
A rocky start for Crackheads on their own map, and they want to push hard into the gen. 3 players from MyPyramids are going to meet up with them. These are the classic fights that you will see a lot on this map, but now they've got the control. They have generator control, and this is what Crackheads loves. This is what they want. This is their map to play when they got that. It's still a 4v4, but this is important. Over to Mangles because he seems to have a pretty good angle on them. It's actually going to way down. Not hitting Mangles, but he is now anticipating a rotate. The rotate is not really coming. Taz, in the meantime, is taking over the C4 towards 2. Normally, Crackheads would decide for a rotate here. They always do that. They move into generator, slowly move over, get map control, and then rotate if necessary. That's the Crackheads way. But with Taz has the bomb, and he's the main player to try and make picks now with that scope. So I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Now he drops the bomb. So now we can expect some plays from Taz. He's actually going to walk with Blasfa to the office. So I assume Taz is going to let the door be opened for him. Alander is there. He misses the shot. That is dangerous. They could have gotten the round there. Mangles is watching the mid. If Kim can get that skill on Mangles. Oh, gets the kill on Mangles. That's important. Now 1 is open. Kimpa's going to move into 2. Cyphus finds the kill onto Alam. But do they know Scavson is backstairs? Scavson is still backstairs. He's taking his time. He's taking his time. He gets spotted too early though. And Kimpa with the follow-up. Now Alander, low HP. He didn't see Taz. Taz does see him. So that's what?
Operation success.
1 on the board for Crackheads. 2 on the board for MyPyramids. But MyPyramids need to make sure that they take 4.
Charge!
A little bit of a slower start from them now, so I don't think they can take the generator. Alam is going all in for that though, and they are going to lose it. You saw one of the players having a hiccup with the jump. That hiccup cost the generator. Because there's nobody to give Alam backup. And he's just going to fall straight away. The better call here would be to fall back. They don't decide to do that, and they're going to give a 1 player away. And now Crackheads is going to do what they do best. They get their map control, and then they're going to make their pushes happen. But look at that, they're fully focused on 2 side. And now Taz is moving slowly towards 1. He's just watching any possible pushes in the warehouse. He's soon going to realize nobody is around here. Flamino wants to do a similar tactic with Kimpa, who is switched back to the rifle. Asfa's now going to open the door up the other way. That shot from Alander was not clever. Oh, wait, how does Blastfire tank that? He's already lit. So now Kimpa's going to get the kill. Needs to follow up on RTK and gets that. And now they've got the map control. This is what Crackheads needs. They found Scavzon, so this should be the call for Cyphers and Taz to move into 1. They know it's only Mangos left. Possibly at 1. Zeter even finding the kill on Scavzon. And now that's the final 3 kills for Kimpa. We see Crackheads bringing it back 2-all. And that does them well. They've now got the minimum amount of rounds that you want to take on your side of Blackside. They want more. And they're hungry for more. See, they're not contesting it anymore. They're throwing grenades, they're breaking the bridge. But MyPyramids is now afraid. They've lost it 2 rounds in a row. And with the first fight, they lost fair and square. This second time that they did it, so round 4, they were a bit late. We saw that. Now it's tough. Now they're giving it up. And I think Crackheads knows that by now. And the next round, we're also not going to see them take that control. So that's going to give Crackheads more room to play with. And that's what they like best. Alander still likes to hold that off as we meanwhile see all players from Crackheads queued up in the generator. So this has to be a 2 push. We're going to look up a little bit as we see them coming through. The flash onto Scavzon is actually... Wait, how did that flash not connect? And Alan is now pushing through. He finds 3 players. 4! Okay.
Your efforts are commended.
Well, that was a push. That didn't go well. Alright then.
Go, go, go! He's now aggressive in mids, but we already see Mangos finding Cyphers, and that's the bomb down. This is not a good start for Crackheads, but Taz finding the kill through the smoke on Scavzon is going to do something back. Okay, he's still up there as he finds the kill on Blastfire, but yeah, the bomb is down there. So this is not easy for Crackheads. They need to retrieve the bomb and then go somewhere. Alwa's watching close. Watching from up. There's a lot of smoke there. Just need to watch a little bit. Smoke doesn't last long. Taz does get the bomb into safety, but he does fall doing that. Now they know Kimpa's there. Alam most likely will push. That is too aggressive. He's not going to deal any damage. Zeter in the meantime has rotated all the way over. He's going to get the kill on Elon there, and Kimpa's going to rotate that. No, Zeter doesn't get the kill. This was the way for Crackheads to still get the round. But at the right moment, Eleanor looks back and gets that kill. Now, 2 players from MyPyramids are still low, but Kimpa needs a 1v3 to keep this round on lockdown. He first needs to find his way through RTK. That's RTK, but he's low. Alander as well. Mangles is 2. They've got their pistols out. Kimpa needs to make 1v2 happen now. Mangles already moving up. No, Kimpa picks up the scope. That was the wrong move. He had no information for HP, I think. Otherwise, he would have stuck to the para. And that's going to make sure that the rounds that MyPyramids wanted to take, they still got them. Both teams got their minimum. And now it's up to Crackheads to secure that. But look at that. Blastfire hasn't been able to do all that much. Maybe he can do so now. Has to fall back already. Gets a headshot in onto Scavzon, but no kill yet. The nade hopefully is good. Let's do some damage. But the generator control is there for MyPyramids. They did take quite some damage. Well, actually, not that much. It's not that bad. Let's see how they are going to play it. RTK is just watching the back, but yeah, they're not going to push them from behind. Crackheads is way too clever to do that. So at this point, Crackheads just going to wait and be like, alright, show us what you got. Make your way in. Either rotate, go somewhere, show us what you can do. It's not going to be easy for them. They're still watch it. Nobody really getting through. finds Scavson. This is the call for Alan to move through. He's getting hit a bit through the smoke. Does get the kill onto Zeeter. Gets the follow with the blast for all of them with the team kill. But he still finds another kill onto 2. Kimpa's already going to the backstairs. Alan. Oh. Alan's just watching it in time. Alan needs to get the pistol. Oh, he gets a pistol kill to Kimpa. Kimpa fails there. He does not have enough bullets to win that. And Cyphers is under pressure. Gets the kill into RTK. Alan completely moved around. Yeah, Cyphers knows this. Cyphers knows this very well, but Alan still gets the kill. They should not have given this away, but Alan is going to make sure that they still take in a 5-2 lead now for MyPyramids, and this is tough for Crackheads. Crackheads is always so good in the situations, but they have their backs against the wall now. They really need to be careful. They're also not contesting the gen anymore. They are afraid. They are the team to be beaten now, and Blasfa does still get the opening kill. They are struggling very, very hard against this roster of MyPyramids. Angle still watching the mid. Let's move over. Oh, a little bit of lag. I think Nate comes out. Doesn't get close to Scythe. Scythe is slowly... It's not really going to try anything here. Kimpa's still in the office. 3 players are defending the 2 set. That's where Crackheads is afraid of. Scythe is now going to move up. To walk straight to RTK, and he gets that kill. That's massive. But Mangles immediately, with a return into Kimpa, still favor for Crackheads 4-3. But this should be the way for MyPyramids to go to 2. At least a call for them. They're actually not. They're going to move over to 1. I think they've realized that 2 is too heavily defended, and Alam is going to lead the charge. Mangles is watching the cross. And that could be dangerous, because this means that Cyphers needs to get at least 1 kill. If he doesn't get that, this could be a 6-2, and then it's over. Mangles is not watching the cross anymore. As soon as the door opens, Taz is going to rotate. Blast and Zeta are nowhere near. Cyphers needs to get a kill. He's still watching the mid, but as soon as the door opens, he'll be watching it. Soon as that door opens. Door opens. Cyphers gets 1 and he's going to fall back. Alam is already pushing him. The flash comes out. He flashes himself! No! What just happened? Oh my god.
Operation success. Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
What was he doing?
Go, go, go!
Oh my god. He almost threw that round away there. But he does get it sorted. Oh no! Oh! Scavson finds the kill into Blasfa. And this is a quick opening frag for MyPyramids. What a weird round though. Oh my god. And they're actually moving through. Mangles with that aggression catches Mangles off guard. Alam now finds Zeter too. So it's a 2v5. Again, needs to fly through RTK. That won't work. I think this is a clean round. It's a clean round. 6-3 lead for MyPyramids. And at this point, Crackheads need to win 4 straight, or they are knocked out. They're not going to go to the final stage. Turns are being made. Blasfa immediately with a quick 2k. Mangles can't follow up. Sees that shot. Did it miss? He missed. So I didn't do that much. TK found Kimpa. Gonna try and move in. Zeter is a bit far out. He's going to let RTK take that control. He finds the kill. Now Blasfa needs to find RTK. Does do that. But it's still dangerous. It's a 2v2. Mangles is close, finds Blasfa, and now Cypress needs to make the 1v2 happen. If he fails here, And it's going to be a grand final for MyPyramids. Alander is watching around. Cyphers is ready to move in. Mangles is watching the angle. And he gets the kill. It's a 7-3 win for MyPyramids. And Crackheads have been knocked out.